taking a look at Bitcoin on the live stream. So wow, we just had an I love wow, we just had an explosive move. Yeah, so we actually ended up getting a bounce, getting a clear bounce from our 20 and 50-day simple moving average. You ended up still using this macro area of support as a bounce point, as an area of interest, 83.6 to 91,000. You're still in this uptrend, and we actually tagged this next area of resistance at 95,000, which is what we've been talking about since November of 2025. So there's two things that can happen. One, we're in some sort of bear flag, which means that we're probably going to get, sorry, not we're probably. Scenario one is we're going to get sent back down into this area of support. And if this area doesn't hold, you're looking at a major correction and a capitulation down to $70,000. I know that's very bearish case scenario, but that is definitely something that is in play. So I don't want to say that it can't happen. It can definitely happen, and it has happened in the past. Now, if we get a clear break over 95.2, and once we break and stay over this level, the next target, just like what we said before, is around $103,000, which does coincide very closely to our 200-day simple moving average. A couple things to note: you got Bitcoin on the weekly. You are actually crossing the moving average on the RSI, so this is actually very bullish. That means that we are about to get a breakout. So whether it goes up to 96, 97, I don't know how high it's going to go, but our next target is 103 on the upside. And taking a look at the Gaussian channel, I do want to show you that we are closing in on the middle of the channel. And just keep in mind that every single time that we've broken into this channel, we have gotten chop before the bear market started and we printed red. So this is something that happens every single time. So if you guys think I'm bearish, there's a reason why. It's because I'm using the indicators and the prior year data to determine where Bitcoin is. Now, every single time, with the exception of obviously the COVID drop, even though it didn't print red, every single time Bitcoin's broken into the channel, into the Gaussian channel, we did chop around for around 140 days to 175 days before we had the major capitulation. So we could still get nice moves up. Even here, you had a monster move to the middle of the channel before you got rejected and fell off the table 60%. Okay. Same with the 2018 cycle. You broke into the channel, you consolidated for 175 days. You had a monster move here, which 36%, and then you fell off the table around 62%. So 60% in 2014, 60% in 2018, and then here in 2022, you broke into the channel. 175 days later, you capitulated. You had a massive move that took us over the center of the channel, and then you had a nasty capitulation, again 60%. So there's a reason why I'm coming up with these numbers and where I'm coming up with these numbers, obviously. So I'm not saying we've topped out yet. We can still go up to 103. And 60% capitulation, I mean, it's brutal. It's like Bitcoin back down to 37,000. So maybe it's not 60% again. Maybe it is. Who knows? But what I do know is that currently once we broke into the channel, we are around 70 days out. So we still have some time. We still have time to get some sort of altcoin season and some sort of rotation into smaller caps. That is something that I believe. So that's why I still have my altcoins. But as far as Bitcoin goes, it would be insane for us to do the one thing that has never happened before, which is breaking 103 and actually breaking the previous high. And if that does happen, and if this is a super cycle, then 139 to 148,000 is the all-time high target and the next higher high, in my opinion. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support.